Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another speed build for you guys, and today we're actually building in Copperdale. I haven't built in this world in a while, and today we're actually building a suburban family home for a family that has a gamer in the family. So today we're actually using a lot of the Comfy Gamer kit because out of the 3 kits that got released a few days ago, this is definitely my favorite one. And I just wanted to build another family home that was inspired by this kit. In this house, I could use the kit in many parts besides the office for the gamer. So I was really excited about it. And yeah, building in Copperdale, I haven't done it in a while. I just really like this world, and I just never build in it, even though I really like it. I think it's a really beautiful world, but for some reason I never build in here. So yeah, I just decided to change a little bit of the worlds that I usually build on and starting building here. And I ended up really liking this house. This house has 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, so it's a really tiny house. It has room for 2 Sims. I actually created them for the playtesting version of the speed build. I mean, you know that in some builds I do like shorts and showing myself playtesting the builds. And yeah, I created the family for this household. So this is for a single mom and her teen daughter. And the daughter is the one that is a streamer, gamer, etc. So she has her own space with a big office. There are many things that I'm gonna talk about when we get to that part of the speed build, but so far we're working on the exterior, and I actually took the inspiration from a picture that I saw on Pinterest. This is a little bit different from the inspo pic because the inspo pic was a way bigger house, and I wanted to have something a little bit smaller. I actually built this yesterday, and it took me like 3 hours, I think 3 or 4 hours to build it. So yeah, it wasn't that much, but I'm going through so many things in my personal life. Specifically, we're moving into my mother-in-law's house at the end of the month. So packing everything up, cleaning the whole apartment, moving things from one place to the other, it has been exhausting. And because of that, I really wanted to have something that wasn't an apartment, but that was kind of a shorter video or something a little bit easier for me to build. So that's why I decided to build this house. And yeah, I actually really liked it, and I'm so happy that I got the chance to upload it today because I really wanted to have more content with this kit. Of course, I'm gonna be building things with the Secret Sanctuary and also the Casanova Cave kit as well. I just have to figure out exactly what I want to do with those because I have like mixed feelings regarding those 2 kits. Specifically, I'm not so thrilled about the idea of having like a kit that is a 50% cast, 50% build. Especially because these 2 kits have more cast items than build and buy. So both items have 26, both kits have 26 items, and out of those, 12 are build and buy and 14 are cast. And you know that I'm not really a cast person. I build a lot, and the only way in which I'm gonna be doing some cast is because I have to create a family for my save file or for the playtesting version of my houses or apartments in general. So yeah, I'm not so thrilled about the idea of having mixed kits. I understand that maybe they did it because they wanted to have like more relation between the build and buy and also the cast kits, but I still think it would have been better if they just released 2 different kits, 1 cast and 1 build and buy for each of those 2, so we could have more build and buy items, and also it could be more specific with the cast as well. So yeah, I'm not so thrilled about those 2 kits, but the Comfy Gamer kit is perfect. I have to say it. I know that I said in my previous video that I didn't enjoy the cover of the kit, and that's the only thing that I would say about that. I mean, the cover wasn't my favorite. Maybe it's because of the style. I know that the Sims team changed the design of the kit covers, but yeah, maybe the other one was a little bit better and it would have looked way better for that kit. But the items, I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed. I don't think I'm gonna stop building with the Comfy Gamer kit in a while because I just really like it. So yeah, today I used it throughout the house, as I said, and yeah, I ended up making it work and ended up looking really nice. There were some rooms, of course, in which I didn't use it, such as the kitchen and the bathrooms, but I used at least one item from the kit in each bedroom and the living dining space, and of course the office, and also on the backyard as well. It's like a side slash backyard. It's kind of weird, but you saw that I added the fence in there, so that's pretty much it. But yeah, we're working on the interior now. This is the kitchen. I wanted to have a closed kitchen because it's a suburban family home. I thought I would go for a little bit of a closer floor plan for this build. I haven't done closed floor plans in a while, so yeah, and lately I've been enjoying them quite a lot. I've been going through this kind of retro era for a while, building a lot of suburban family houses and also retro houses, some things inspired by the 50s, 60s and stuff like that. And closed concepts are really common for those kinds of builds. So yeah, I decided to create a closed concept for this one. And I ended up really liking this house. I went for a color scheme that is a lot of different mismatched wood tones in every room. So yeah, I thought it was kind of bold, but it looks nice. You will see it. Just trust me when we get to the living room, dining room, and you will see that it just fits. It just works together. But yeah, we're working on the kitchen, as I said, and it's a tiny kitchen. It's a 3x4, I think. And I play tested it, so the kitchen is fully functional. You can easily cook in here and you can access every item, so that's great. I decided to add a kettle because I haven't used them in a while, and I thought I would add like a coffee machine or something like that, but I just decided to add a kettle. The kettle is really nice and it's more versatile, so you can have tea, hot chocolate, hot water, and coffee as well, I think. So yeah, that's why I decided to use that one. And the kitchen is gonna go through some changes, so you will see me now here just replacing the counter with the same one that I had previously added, because I wasn't sure where to add the trash can. And yes, I added the mixer here, so your Sims can actually do some prepped ingredients if they want. And these sticky notes, these are from the debug menu of the Parenthood game pack. They don't obstruct the fridge, and that's great. And I decided to add also these stickers, just like magnets or something on the fridge. And yeah, I did this once before in my realistic family apartment. I decided to add some stickers here on the fridge just to pretend that those are magnets, because we do not have magnets for the game. That would be great. Like a great addition to the game would be to have magnets that we can put on, maybe on the fridge, or we could add them, I don't know, on a corkboard or something. That would be great. But yeah, those things don't obstruct your Sims from using the fridge, so that's great. And it just gives a little bit more of realism to my kitchens in general. And yeah, you know that I do put a lot of effort in my kitchens. I love decorating kitchens. That's why I almost every time start by the kitchen when I go to an interior. So yeah, I just loved it. I really, really did like it. And now we're moving into the living room, and you see that right now we're using one of the items from the Comfy Gamer kit. So we're using this kind of modular piece, but it's not modular, but you know what I mean. This shelf as a TV stand, and I clutter it up with many things, and I don't know, just random things that you would have in a table, like in a piece of furniture in a living room. This is not pack restricted whatsoever. I used many packs for this build, but this is not for my save file either, so I just decided to go crazy with everything that I had in my game and just build a really nice comfy family home. So yeah, we're adding doing this trick that I do in almost, I think, in every build that I do, I use the debug item and I size it down with the tool mod because it's easier for me to place items that way. And also because when you do some gameplay, and I know that the Sims team has been working on this and they have improved it quite a lot, but your Sims still kind of leave the dishes and plates and things and like cups and glasses in any surface that they find. So I don't like it when you all place items on a shelf and then you don't know where the stinkiness is coming from because there's a dirty plate in there and it's under one item and it's hidden because you all placed it and your Sims went and just left the dish in there. So yeah, that's why I do that trick in almost every surface in my builds, especially the shelves. And yeah, I think it helps a little bit with that kind of gameplay part. So yeah, and I do gameplay myself, so I know that is a struggle when your Sims do those things. It's really annoying. So yeah, if you're wondering why I do that with that debug item and as I sit down, it's because of that. So yeah, and I've asked you many times before if that's something that you would want me to stop doing, because maybe it bothers you that you cannot just place an item on an empty shelf or something like that. But if it's not a problem, that's great. And we're decorating the half bathroom here. Now we're moving into the dining space. And the dining space, I ended up really liking it. I think it feels comfy, it feels simple, but still, I don't know, nice. And you see what I mean when I say that it's a lot of mismatching wood tones, because the coffee table is white, the dining table is this light wood tone, and the chairs are this dark wood tone, but they all work so well together. So I was really happy with this. Also, we're adding this kind of accent table here in the entryway. It's from Discovery University, I think. I almost never use it because I almost never remember that we have it. It's not in any of the tables categories, or yeah, you just find it in the surfaces menu, I think, and it's kind of in the miscellaneous part. It's really weird. So yeah, I almost never use it, but when I remember that we have it, I think it looks really nice in a build. And this is a bookshelf that I decided to add here in the hallway, and now we're decorating the entryway again. I went back and forth with many parts of this build because I really wanted it to feel realistic and cohesive as well. So there's a laundry room here that I play tested as well. And then we're gonna go into the second floor to work on the bedrooms. I wanted to keep the office, that is this kind of pink room, for the very last room that I decorated, because I wanted to go crazy with it and I really wanted to add more details as well in the bedroom. So we're decorating the main bedroom right now, and it's pretty simple. I decided to go with this bed from Growing Together with these tables from a base game, and added a shelf here under this tiny window with some decoration. I didn't overclutter it in case you wanted to add some things yourself, but bear in mind that if you don't do that, maybe your Sims are gonna leave glass or something on top of the shelf. So yeah, I did it on purpose, but you know that personally I just don't like that. And now we're adding some dressers here with a TV. Every room has a TV in this house, so I think that's something realistic. I do that in most of my builds because at least here in Chile, it's really common to have TVs in every single room of your house. So you have a TV in every bedroom, you have a TV in the kitchen, you have a TV in the dining room, in the living room, if they are all separate places. Yeah, you just don't have a TV in the bathroom. That would be like the only place in a house that you don't have a TV, and some houses even have TVs in the backyards. So yeah, that's really part of my reality, and that's why I decided to do it as well in here, because I know in some places it's not that common to have TVs all around the house, but at least here it really is common. And this layout of a bathroom, I have never tried it before. I play tested it, and your Sims can use the shower, can use the sink, and can use the toilet perfectly fine. So I think it's gonna be a new layout that I'm gonna be working on for a while from now on, because usually when I have these kind of 5-tile bathrooms, I always add a shower in the corner that is by itself in there, in which I added the sink in this video. I usually add a shower, but I really wanted to have a shower to a combo because it's the only full bathroom in the house. So yeah, I was so happy that it actually functions and it's perfect. So yeah, we're decorating the teen's bedroom right now. I went for a lot of pink and green and also these light wood tones, and that's perfect for this bed from Horse Ranch. I really like that bed. The bedspread is beautiful and it's one of my favorite beds, and the swatch of that bed is definitely my favorite. So yeah, we're decorating the bedroom, and as I mentioned before, this is actually the gamer sim. So she has a lot of clutter here. She has a My Sim poster as well. She has some clutter from the Comfy Gamer kit, and yeah, she has a tiny bedroom. This is a 3x4 and it's really cramped. I also think that consider that this sim was gonna be into music, so she's gonna get a guitar as well. She has some plushies here on this shelf. I decided to use that Freezer Boney that we got in the Grim Reapers rewards that I really like. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, she has a guitar, a mirror, some decorations. I'm gonna be adding some shoes here, and I really wanted to use this void thing. It just didn't match with the style that I was going for, so I decided to replace it with some posters. But don't worry, I'm gonna be using that kind of a void item. I really like it. It's from the Decor to the Max kit, and I know it's a really controversial item because people don't like it, but I love it. Also, I added a fish tank, like a fish bowl in the bedroom. I'm gonna be moving it into the office in a couple of minutes, so it doesn't stay there. I know it looks kind of random in there in the bedroom, but yeah, we're decorating the hallway now. I almost never add decorating the hallways in my speed builds because usually I don't know what to do with them, but in this case it was really tiny, so I decided to keep it in the video. So basically you can see everything that I do, and right now we're decorating the office. So this is actually the gamer room, and I decided to go with this computer that is from high school years instead of the one from the Comfy Gamer kit, because I used it in my previous video and I didn't want to repeat myself. And in this case, I'm using the chair from the kit, but not the chair from high school years, in which I used in my previous video. But yeah, she's gonna have a record player and most of the items from the Comfy Gamer kit. This lamp, like the different swatches that it has, like the UFO abducting something. I love it. I used it in the cow version in my previous video. Today we're using the cat one, and I just really like it. I think it's so cute. Definitely one of my favorite items. And if the Sims team ever decides to build, to sell this lamp, I'm definitely gonna be getting it because it's beautiful. It's amazing. I wish I had it in real life. I think it's definitely one of my favorite lamps in the game. And yeah, there's a lot of lamps as well here because of the aesthetic that I was going for. So that plumb bob lamp that you see in there, maybe you don't have it in your game, maybe some of you do, and it's not like an unlockable item or something like that. I mean, it is, but you can unlock it if you have The Sims 3. There are some versions, some of the DLCs from The Sims 3 that unlock these kind of lamps, and I wanted to use it because it's a plumb bob and it just fits perfectly fine with a gamer area. But if you don't have it, because I don't remember exactly with which pack you unlock that one in particular, but if you don't have The Sims 3 or if you don't have that expansion pack in particular, just don't worry, you can replace it with another one if you want, or just leave it empty. It's up to you. But yeah, now I'm adding some more of the posters from the Comfy Gamer kit because in my previous video I messed it up completely and I said I had added the poster from The Sims 4 and I didn't. I actually added Sims 1 and Sims 3 twice. But yeah, today we're adding many different posters. So I decided to add just my favorites and from different Sims versions. So I was really happy. And the bedroom, like this room is really big, so I decided to have like a sitting area. I thought that maybe the teen brings her friends over and they spend time here. I added a TV as well and another console so they can play. So maybe she just does a lot of gaming, and she has friends coming over and they sit on the couches and they play and they spend the time together as well, like that, because she actually has a part-time job as a streamer, so she does a stream. And I just thought it was perfect. So it's a really nice space. I wish I had an office like that. Right now I just don't have an office. I actually have all my setup in my bedroom, and when we move into my mother-in-law's, we're gonna have just a bigger bedroom, but I'm gonna have just the same my office is gonna be part of the bedroom as well. So a girl can dream with a perfect office, and what better than using this kit for that. So yeah, you saw me moving the fishbowl to this area. I think it looks way better here. It makes more sense. And we're gonna be adding the pegboard in here because I didn't use it in my previous video, and it's not an item that I think I'm gonna remember to use quite often because it's not part of my like my go-to items. It's amazing. I love it, and I know it's really versatile. You can use it in many different areas, not just in the like a gamer's office. But I don't know. Hopefully I'm gonna remember to use it because I tend to forget items like this one, and I think it's really cool. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna be forgetting about it, but hopefully I'm not. So yeah, we're decorating the desk here. I added the stack of books with the grilled cheese end pieces, and I didn't use it as well either in my previous video, so yeah, that's why I decided to use most of the items that I didn't use before, use it in this video. And I added the hampers because we have laundry in this house, and now we're moving into the backyard, like slash side yard, and I decided to add a pool. I've been making that version of a pool in many of my builds. I have play tested it in every single one, and it works. So if you think that your Sims are not going to be able to use the pool because I raised it up and because it's just a circle, and because of the ladder that's gonna look a little bit weird, don't worry, it's functional. I play tested it, and I play tested every single time, so don't worry about that. Your Sims can actually use the pool, and I think it's more realistic to have a pool like it's raised up and it's a little bit smaller than the sunken pools, because not every house has space for a sunken pool, and not every house has not every household has the money to afford a bigger pool. So maybe this is one of those pools that you can just put during the summertime, and then you can just stock somewhere else when it's winter, when you're not gonna be using it. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea that I was trying to go for. I decided to add a lounge chair in here as well from Island Living. I used, I think, 2 or 3 items from Island Living, so if you don't have that pack, don't worry, you can just replace it, the lounge chair, for another one from base game, or I think we have in base game and maybe some other expansion packs. I don't remember exactly. And yeah, this table from the Riviera Retreat kit that I really like for outside. And here I was struggling a little bit to what to do with this part of the yard, because I wanted to have the clothesline here in case you wanted to use it for like hanging the clothes for them to dry during the hot days and stuff like that. But I wasn't sure what to do with the other part of this yard. I was thinking that I was gonna add some plants here, and maybe I was gonna add the fire pit as you saw, but then I decided not to add any plants here because there are plants outside, and I decided to add the basketball hoop. I'm sorry. But yeah, I ended up changing that basketball hoop for the one that has the other version of this one, because this one wasn't accessible by my sim because of the raised house. So yeah, I tried to make it work. I used it, like I added it with the tool mod, I moved it around. Yeah, it didn't work, so I decided to change it for the other one that has the I don't know what's the name of the thing that like the pole, I don't know. But yeah, this is the like back deck. I added the grill in there and some chairs with a dining table as well. And yeah, now we're gonna be moving to landscaping, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna be adding as well yeah, this bike here for the teenager. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. I really hope you guys like it, and if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.